Hi, I'm Gitersonke, CEO of Health Insurance Answers. And today we're going to discuss reviewing your health credit report. So as many of you know and already check, you have a credit report that tracks all of your financial data and your spending, if you're late on payments, and it gives you a rating. A health credit report works very much the same way. Your insurance carrier keeps a running tab of everything that happens to you medically. So whether your child goes in for a school physical, you're just doing an annual exam, or you need a battery of tests because you found something alarming, it's all the same. It all goes to the same source, and it all gets tallied against you. So I'll give you a great for instance. So let's say you wake up in the middle of the night. Your heart's racing, you're sweating, and you're worried that you're having a heart attack. Well, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to call 911 and get an ambulance there as soon as possible. And most people do this. So they come, they do an EKG, they can't quite tell what's going on. But in an abundance of caution, they take you to the hospital. When you're admitted, they do a battery of tests, blood work, diagnostics, x-rays, echoes, and exams to rule out that you are actually having a heart attack. Now let's say you get through the night and everything's fine. Your heart rate calms down, you stop sweating, you don't have any of the symptoms. You're going to stay in that hospital or that facility for another day at least. So the average cost of that is going to run upwards of $20,000 to $25,000. So when you are finally released from the hospital, your discharging doctor released you with a diagnosis of major anxiety attack and referred you to your primary care and a psychologist. Now you go home just thankful that you weren't having a heart attack. Now 6 to 8 weeks later, you start receiving 7 or 8 medical bills, and you don't know why. You went in, you thought you were having a heart attack. When you call your insurance company, they tell you they won't cover the costs of any of these bills because you had a major anxiety attack and you shouldn't have been in the hospital in the first place. And that's where an advocate can be very handy. We already know that that's not correct and that the insurance company should pay your bill. The problem is, if it goes unchecked, that's going to get recorded in your permanent medical record for the rest of your life. So in this case, what do? Well, you call an advocate, and the advocate is going to go to work, pulling your medical records, interviewing the people who actually saw you at that facility, and making sure the insurance company knows why you went there in the first place. It's not fair for you to have to flip the bill for something that could have potentially saved your life.